Africa. A land of vibrant cultures, diverse landscapes, and rich history. Now imagine this, a history where the shackles of colonialism never burdened the continent. What if the transatlantic slave trade never depleted its population and its resources were never plundered? This is not a mere flight of fancy, but a journey into an alternate reality. A reality where Africa charted its own course. Imagine a tapestry woven with threads of self-determination and progress. From the bustling cities of North Africa to the vast savannas of the South, empires rise and fall based on their own internal dynamics. Trade flourishes driven by the continent's abundant resources and the ingenuity of its people. Instead of being carved up by foreign powers, Africa remains a land of diverse kingdoms and empires. Some, like Ethiopia, maintain their ancient lineages. Others, fueled by innovation and trade, rise to prominence on the world stage. Imagine a powerful Ashanti empire stretching across West Africa, its gold mines fueling a golden age of art and architecture. Think of the Zulu kingdom, not as a force resisting colonial encroachment, but as a powerful empire expanding its reach through strategic alliances and military prowess. This is not to say that conflict is absent, but it is driven by African ambitions, rivalries, and desires, not the insatiable greed of distant empires. Without the disruption of colonization, African knowledge systems continue to thrive. Imagine Timbuktu, already a renowned center of learning, blossoming into a full-fledged university town. Scholars from across the continent and beyond flock to its libraries, drawn by the wisdom contained within ancient manuscripts. The continent's natural resources, instead of being siphoned off to fuel European industries, are harnessed for African development. Imagine the copper mines of the Congo powering an industrial revolution, but one driven by African needs and ingenuity. Picture windmills harnessing the Sahara's wind to generate electricity, or the Nile's waters irrigating vast agricultural lands. African innovation isn't limited to reinterpreting existing technologies. It takes its own unique path. Imagine advancements in iron forging techniques leading to the development of lighter, stronger weapons and tools. Picture complex irrigation systems transforming arid landscapes into fertile farmlands. Consider the possibilities in medicine and healthcare. Traditional healers, working in tandem with scientific inquiry, develop new treatments and cures. Diseases that ravaged populations in our timeline are eradicated, paving the way for a healthier and more prosperous continent. Trade routes, once dominated by the trans-Saharan exchange of gold and salt, now crisscross the continent. Imagine bustling ports along the African coastline, from Mombasa to Casablanca, welcoming ships from the Indian Ocean and the Americas. African merchants, renowned for their business acumen and negotiation skills, become major players in the global economy. They trade not just in raw materials, but in finished goods, crafted with skill and artistry. Think of intricately woven kente cloth from West Africa adorning the courts of Europe, or finely crafted Benin bronzes gracing the homes of wealthy merchants in the Americas. This trade isn't just about material wealth, it's about the exchange of ideas, knowledge, and culture. Imagine African architectural styles influencing buildings in Asia, or African musical rhythms finding their way into European compositions. This is a world where Africa is not on the periphery, but at the center of a vibrant global exchange. Economic prosperity doesn't mean the absence of challenges. There are still disparities in wealth and development, and conflicts arise over resources and power. But the key difference is that these challenges are addressed within an African context, through negotiation, cooperation, and, yes, sometimes conflict. But it is a conflict driven by African agency, not external manipulation.